Ignoring your no, doing the opposite of what you asked, and mocking your requests are signs your boundaries are being violated. Knowing when someone crosses the line is key to maintaining healthy relationships. Boundaries are essential for human connection and personal safety. They protect you, set the rules of engagement, and allow you to keep your individuality. Boundaries may be physical, emotional, mental, material, or time-related. Not everyone respects other people's boundaries, though. And, sometimes, you may not be aware someone has crossed the line. But you must teach others how to treat you. Here are the telltale signs of broken boundaries and how to deal with someone who crosses the line. Codependency refers to a specific relationship dynamic where one person puts their own needs on the back burner, and the other tends to avoid accountability for their actions. Conflict avoidance and people-pleasing are common in codependent relationships. Among others, these behaviors may signal difficulty in establishing and respecting boundaries. Feeling resentment for the things you do for the other person, even if you've volunteered, is also a sign of codependency. If you feel resentful for going along with someone's expectations of you, they may have violated your boundaries, explains Brianna Capodicunnell, a licensed marriage and family therapist in Los Angeles. Often folks will believe that unless they sacrifice their boundaries for the needs of others, they won't be liked, loved, or valued. You've expressed your boundaries, yet the person continues to behave the same way. Having to repeatedly set your limits may be an indicator of a boundary violation. Being in a relationship with someone who constantly crosses the line may lead you to experience mental health symptoms. Checking in with your thoughts, feelings, and body responses is a good way to know if a social boundary is being crossed, advises Lors. A sign that someone doesn't respect your boundaries is interrupting or changing the conversation when you're sharing something important to you. Sometimes, it's difficult to consider other people's intentions when they say things as a joke, or you're not clear if they're only teasing. But, sometimes, humor may be a manipulation tactic they use to cross the line. It's possible that besides ignoring your requests, someone may try to change your mind about your boundaries. This can be done in many ways, from ridiculing your logic for the boundary to making you feel guilty for setting the limit. Maybe they tell you how much you've changed, how sensitive you are, or how someone else would never do that to them. Perhaps they blame you for not loving them enough or being there for them when they need you. They may also use the silent treatment or ghost you whenever you set the record straight. All of these may be an attempt to continue violating your boundaries and manipulating you into thinking they're right to do so. Experts agree that boundaries are about yourself and not other people. You're not in control of anyone else's behavior, but you may be able to make decisions and take action related to your needs and wants. Your boundaries are yours to keep, communicate, and honor. Communication. The first step involves you and only you. You need to be clear with yourself about what your values are and then what boundaries you uphold because of that, says King. If someone's actions, beliefs, or communication feels like a boundary violation, it is important to let them know and hold your boundary, says Lors. Safety. If it feels safe to let them know, be direct, kind, and clear about your boundary and how you will respond if a boundary is violated, she says. If it feels unsafe to let them know, seek the guidance of a trusted friend, family member, or therapist to help you make a plan for letting the person know your boundaries. Compromise and negotiation. Not all boundary violations are created equal. Those who don't put your safety and integrity at hand may be worth discussing with the other person. You may need to flesh out what the boundary crossing meant and come up with a different way for them to get their needs met in the relationship if that's where the violation comes from, says King. Behavior modification. The best thing for you to do is stop any behaviors that allow you to be disrespected, suggests Hickman. If you stay clear, firm, and consistent around your boundary, over time, you will see changed behavior from your loved one, she says. If you don't, it may be time to consider ending the connection or taking emotional distance. Dearman. To deal with someone who doesn't respect boundaries, Sitka offers a strategy from dialectical behavior therapy, DBT Dearman. Describe. How can you explain what bothers or upsets you in a non-judgmental, non-blaming fashion? When we have had you over to the house recently, you often bring up how we should be parenting differently when Sam has a tantrum. Express. Can you express your feelings and thoughts about the situation using I statements? Being a new parent has been stressful for me. Hearing opinions and judgments about our parenting are upsetting to me. Assert. I would like for you to be able to come over and enjoy time together without giving us advice about what we should do with our parenting when she has tantrums. Reinforce. I would feel relieved and supported if I could manage her tantrums without worrying about comments regarding how I am parenting. Mindful focus. I feel confident that I can enjoy our time together more peacefully without the comments about parenting. Appear confident. Is it possible to use your body language, tone of voice, and meta-communication to show your certainty in your position? Negotiate. How about I ask for your feedback on other parenting things that come up for us? Professional support. Setting and respecting boundaries in new relationships may be a trial and error process for some. Boundary violations are not uncommon in relationships. If this doesn't work, it may be helpful to engage the support of a therapist, counselor, mediator, or trusted third party. Your relationship will get a boost with these tips, as you know a relationship blossoms by your actions rather than your words. The passion and romance grow each time you can show how much you care for your beloved someone. Understanding each other's characters, likes, and dislikes is crucial for maintaining a healthy relationship. How could this information be more helpful? Please leave a comment. How did this information help you? Comment us to improve Setflix channel. Please take a quick moment to subscribe to the channel and remember to click on the bell icon so you stop missing out on awesome free giveaways. You're the best. Thank you for watching this video along with useful feedback. Have a wonderful day.